Well, well, a lot of people are not understanding, and I made a video a couple days ago saying that the Japanese games are coming to the Xbox One. What a lot of people were not understanding, and a lot of people were saying in the comment section, you know what, come on, I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's going to be multi-plats anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the problem. That's how Sony is losing right now. That was the problem. I thought the PlayStation 3 was far more superior than the Xbox 360 because of the Japanese development, the Japanese support with NIS America. I thought NIS America is hands down one of my favorite companies of last generation because they were keeping the kooky and the quirkiness alive. They were keeping the JRPGs alive. The games didn't sell too well here in the States. You can go down to your local GameStop and pick up NIS games for less than $20. Thanks to Japan's support, the reason these games were very successful. Thanks to the clowns like me and the weirdos like me, we kind of kept them successful. Now that the NIS America, NIS brand is making its way to the Xbox One, I think you just totally diminish everything that the PlayStation brand stand for. Now that the Kingdom Hearts games and the Final Fantasy games are making its way to the Xbox One, I think it just totally depletes the importance of the PlayStation brand. I always say this all the time. First of all, I think Kingdom Hearts is cool, but I've said it over and over and over and upon over again in every single video that I think the franchise is a little overrated. I think that the mixture between the Square Enix and Disney world is amazing. But when it comes to everything else, I just think it's a very mediocre hack and slasher. I've always felt that way. The only reason you guys like these Tales of games is because of Kingdom Hearts. It's a hack and slasher to me. One guy tried to tell me, you know, he likes combos. He likes to do combos. And Zobi, I can tell you don't like doing combos by looking at your gameplay in the fighting games and in the Naruto games. First of all, I dish out crazy combos in fighting games like the Persona fighting games and the Capcom fighting games and this, that, and the third. The Naruto Storm games is not a combo game. It's a game where you can spam until you deplete their bar, and then it's not like you're skillfully doing combos. You're just tapping the button, just like you do in the goddamn Namco Bandai games. And role-playing games weren't built on combos, you juggling air juggler. Jesus Christ, I mean, you know, what the hell is wrong with this gay-ass... I mean, forget it. Sorry I said gay, that was wrong. Back to the point of the video. I want to know, Xbox community, this is for you. Are you going to support these Japanese games when they come on over? Are you going to support NIS America? Are you going to still choose to support, you know, Call of Duty and Gears of War and Halo? You know what I mean? Are you going to actually dip and dive and dip your toe into experiencing role-playing games? Are the role-playing games a little too childish for you? Are the big eyes and the high voices is a little bit too much? By all means, it's a little too much for me at times too. Some of these Hyperdimension of Neptunia games, I never bought them because I cannot get into this. And you know, these big eyes and these girls and these fictitious girls when scantily clad clothes, it's just not for me. It's for the anime community, but excuse me for saying gay, sorry. Anime community, it's good for them. But for me, I just can't get into that type of stuff. It's too weird. It's just a little too weird for me. I do like Mugen Souls though. Just popped up. I'm about to go pop Mugen Souls Z's right now after this daggone video. I'm gonna get up out of here. But anyhow, Xbox community, will we have your support when it comes to the kooky and quirkiness? Will you support it? Or would you just pass on it? I mean, you guys are pretty good last year. You guys kind of supported the Blue Dragons and the Lost Guardians and all the other stuff. If we had Japan support, those games would have sold pretty good too. But Japan wasn't getting down with the game. They supported, the Blue Dragon edition sold out and this, that, and the third. But it was just way more PlayStations being sold over there. PlayStation fanboys, do you think that the Xbox brand is going to support the Japanese NIS America, the kooky and quirkiness? Or do you think that they're still set in their ways when it comes to shooters like Halo, Gears, things of that such? Which console was now superior now? Which console do you think is more superior with these Japanese games? Let's talk about that. Uncharted, Little Big Planet, Infamous, with the kooky and quirky role-playing games. The Order 1886, Knack 2, the Knack is a franchise, with the kooky and quirky JRPGs. Or, on the Xbox One side, Scalebound, Crackdown 3, open world Crackdown 3 with your friends, destructible environments, flinging cars into buildings, knocking over another building that knocks over another building to get to the enemy inside. Sunset Overdrive, the return of Jet Set Radio with guns. Not just guns and bullets, guns and, fictitious goo you just shoot out where the zombies and creatures come at it in an open world with 8-player co-op with all of your best friends on a superior online service with the Kinect functionalities, Twitch TV. Games like Viva Pinata. Let's pray. Phil Spencer, I'm going to write you a letter. Unlike those Sony faggots who didn't write you a letter, excuse me for saying faggot, I apologize. Those Sony fanboys, I'm going to write you a letter, and I want Viva Pinata now. I will totally discredit the damn PlayStation franchise, Phil Spencer, for Viva Pinata. Yo, with those games, including the Japanese kooky quirky games coming from the NIS America and other franchises, including the producer of the Yakuza series. We don't know. We gotta wait till Tokyo Game Show or Gamescom or whatever, but the Yakuza series is announced for the Xbox brand. Monster Hunter announced for the Xbox. Imagine if these games get announced for the Xbox brand with the superior online service, dedicated service, the better Twitch TV functionalities, the kooky and quirky role-playing games, the AAA exclusives coming out of the Xbox brand. I don't know. I think Xbox might be the new PlayStation. But I don't know. This wasn't a video for that. I want to know, Xbox guys, are you going to support it? We need your support. We need extra money. I can't let these franchises die out. I need NAS to live on. And NIS is moving over to the Xbox brand because they need to live on. They need the sales. They need the little dimes that they need because they're the only ones keeping it creative right now. They're the only ones able to bring us a new game, a whole new game. Just trying out something new. NIS America is the only company that I know that's trying something new. Unlike Ubisoft that's going to rehash Watch Dogs over and over again, Assassin's Creed. Unlike Activision is going to be rehashing Call of Duty all over and over again. Unlike Microsoft that's going to be rehashing Gears of War and Halo over and over again. Unlike the Mass Effect series, EA that's going to be rehashing Mass Effect and Dragons, whatever, over and over and over again. But unlike the EA games, they get worse over and over and over again. I'm done.